You guys, happy Friday and welcome back to Brew and Review. Today, shout out to Katherine Madden-Aker for donating $25 a month on Patreon here at Number 6 with Cheese. I mean, this video kind of in a way is dedicated to you for all your amazingness. Thank you. Pizza, hot sauce, beers, Corey, me. Let's go. I like what you did here.
Yeah, a little bit of trying to, you know,
looks good.
Little presentation.
Little presentation never hurt anybody. Except the other hot sauce companies. Buy ours. Welcome to Brew and Review.
It's time for
Cheers.
Brew and Review.
Oh, this is so good to me. I love it.
Well, tell them what it is.
New Belgium's Fat Tire Amber Ale. It's such a classic. I feel like it's their, like, what do they call it?
Flagship beer.
I think it's the flagship beer for them. I love it. Delicious beer. Better than that hoppy horse crap for hipsters.
5.2. I would go as far as to say that this is one of the most, I'd say top 10 most popular craft beers in the country.
It's incredible.
I think Fat Tire's probably in the top 10. People know the name, it's been around forever.
What makes it a craft beer though? I'm already pissed off at that. I feel like a craft beer, New Belgium's already too big to be making a craft beer. Is it a microbrewery? I don't feel very micro to me.
Yeah, is there a...
Once you're in every Kroger and Julasco,
yeah, that's a great point.
It's not a craft beer. It's not a microbrewery. You're making stuff for the mainstream.
That's so, yeah.
Put it right in my vein, bro. You're in the mainstream vein.
Ooh, mainstream vein. There's microbreweries and there's obviously macrobreweries like Budweiser. Is there a middle guy? Is there a mid-tier? Is there a word for that?
Yeah.
What's the word? Not
middling? Sean, that's what I call it.
Oh, it's the Sean of beer. Jesus. Everyone's like, what is middling?
And anyway, what are we eating today, Mr. Sean?
Paul Newman, one of the most gorgeous people in all of food.
Beautiful man. All of food.
All the world?
I mean, it's just hilarious that you're like, Paul Newman, that good-looking food guy.
Yeah, I guess.
You mean the movie star?
I only really know him from his dressing.
Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid?
He makes a good Italian dressing.
Okay.
Newman's Own, they make pizza, and this is their thin and crispy crust, uncured pepperoni pizza on a whole new branded box. The reason for that being, they donate 100% of the profits of these pizzas. There was a veggie one and stuff like that to help kids.
You gotta love seeing that.
So on the back, it'll tell you all the information about how to help kids with goggles and stuff. I don't really care about that. I care about the pizza itself. Is it good? It's got whole milk mozzarella. Let's get into it.
All right, let's take a piece. Let's see what we got going on.
Very flat, very thin, very little flaw.
Yeah.
All right, here's what it looks like close up. Very traditional looking pepperoni pizza. Cheers.
I think this is great.
It's such like a no frills, does everything right pizza. It's a workhorse.
This is like a bottom of the barrel pizza in terms of like the the crust and stuff.
You can say it, yeah.
But the flavor is there. It's
there.
like getting a Red Baron, but it tastes really good.
I feel like Paul Newman did a great job acting and a great job truly foraying his whole career into food. And like, I feel like his products are really good. I feel like Paul Newman's
incredible.
And like, we really like, oh, Jimmy Dean. Also, like, kind of top to bottom lineup is really good.
Oh, okay.
As
So
far as,
you're
like,
switching conversation?
Well, more so just like a
Because I'm
line
still
of
on the
products
guy
is
who's
all
doing
good.
two things. I thought that was the original thing, was like, he had a great movie career, and then he had this great food thing.
Right.
And then that's kind of like Jimmy Dean.
Wait, didn't
and
Jimmy
now
Dean do two things?
I don't think so. That's why I'm confused by why
I thought Jimmy
Was he
Dean,
also an actor?
I don't know if he's an actor. I thought Jimmy Dean, like he was also famous before all the sausage. Maybe he's not. I gotta look
From
it
what?
up. I just for some reason thought that he was a person before food. And you know what? I'm gonna find out right now.
We got the internet.
It's loading. Oh, I am right. Yeah. He was a country music singer, television host, actor, and businessman.
Wow, that's incredible.
So yeah, he was on the music side. Wow, I like really, I thought there was something there, but I got really scared I was wrong.
Schooled me on that one.
It very well could have been also like a different Jimmy Dean, and I was gonna be like, well, at least I have that. That there was a Jimmy Dean that's a great showman name, Jimmy Dean.
It is. You should change your name to that. Could be your stage name.
Change my name to Jimmy Dean. Do you think no one's registered
Well,
that?
stage name. I don't think you have to actually change it.
I might have still
Like, I don't
have
think
to-
The Rock has changed his name legally to The Rock.
If I type Jimmy Dean into SAG-AFTRA's like database, if someone's not named that already, I'd be shocked.
I mean, he is.
Is he still in SAG?
Good question.
I'm gonna go back to the mild. Slice
Yeah, now I
number
gotta do a
two.
whole nother piece.
Slice number two. This is, can you let me know how much this pizza was at Jewel Osco?
$8.49. So exactly $1 cheaper than
Our pizza last week.
yeah, what was Gino's East?
Gino's East, and that was also thin crust, yeah.
This is very crackery.
Very
I like it.
crackery. I got very little beefs with this pizza.
I'm really liking this pizza.
I can't get as mad about the price because all the money's going to kids.
I'm going with the hotter on this one. That's another thing about Newman's. I think a lot of his stuff goes to charity.
Yeah.
It's just got to make you wonder, what hellish activities was he getting into in his youth that he feels such a heavy burden of guilt?
I want to know. Or do I?
Was it dog fighting? Was it nun fighting?
Well, the question is really a matter of survival. I was grateful that I survived that. It was nobody's fault.
I sure hope not.
Same.
So I get a kind of perverse pleasure out of that.
I wonder if Paul Newman's company will now ever sponsor us. This is just a good pizza. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Is like a Jack's pizza, but like if it was made correctly. Like it's the same, it's kind of like the same build entirely to me. Like the thinness and like what their pepperoni looks like. This is just like better ingredients.
I don't mean to sidetrack this,
Yeah.
but I feel like you just said in different words the exact same thing I said earlier. Where I said this is exactly like a lower level pizza, but tastes way better.
I should listen.
It's like getting a red bear, but it tastes really good.
That's so funny. I have no retention rate of anything.
That actually helped me out because I felt like a real idiot after that Jimmy Dean situation. I needed a little recovery.
We're back at square one. We're even keel. I'm a fan, man. That's a good one.
I kind of like that. Hotter citrus sauce, the kick there was killer.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I didn't. I also just, you know, I'm a sucker for branding. I really just like, this really struck me in the store. It
Very
really
bright.
jumped out. Yeah, I was like, what is that? And it really, as someone buying food for the show, my eye went to the bright, shiny colors.
Brilliant.
Here's that kid in the back I was telling you about. This is the Horace Grant lookalike.
Horace Grant Jr.
Who else wore goggles that was pretty good in the NBA? Wasn't there one more guy that like had to wear
I'm trying to think.
They started switching to like almost like the glasses. They were like a little nicer. They weren't like the goggles.
I mean, you got the Rip Hamilton mask. But
That was great
for him.
Oh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wore those. Like James Worthy. Feed that dog on camera and do it now.
Sit like a human. I like my fingers.
That's just too much sex right there. That's just sexy. All right, I think I have enough information to tell them whether or not they should get this. Do you?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Eric McCluskey, drum roll please. Thank you, sir. Thumbs up or thumbs down whether or not you liked, you enjoyed, Corey, but the main thing is, should they spend 8 and some change for Paul Newman's pepperoni pizza where all those proceeds go to children? Amazing kids that deserve amazing times.
I think that was great. The taste was so good. I mean, it's a little overpriced for being so thin, but the flavor just, I don't care. The flavor was good. I want that. I want good flavored pizzas. A lot of them don't have it. This does. That's it.
Spot on. Nothing else needs to be said. The flavor was just there. Cap your sauces. Oh, thank you for the hold.
You're welcome.
Today, before we get out of here, comment this in the comments below or take the conversation over to our Discord. We'll keep hanging out. What is your favorite Paul Newman movie?
Man, there's actually a couple, so that's actually tough.
Long list of movies. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of probably reference his IMDb to make sure I don't forget any.
There's gonna be a lot of youthful people who have never seen any of his movies, and they're all.
And they should. Diversify yourself and watch some older movies. You'll learn some things.
Yeah, I like the pool one.
Okay.
I like the cowboy one,
Yeah, I think that's my favorite.
and I like the Sting one. It's called the Sting.
Guys, thank you for being here. Have a great weekend. You earned it. Have a beer tonight. Kiss your wife or your husband or yourself if you're alone. And we'll see you Monday for a brand new episode. Sure. I'll have a drink.
Bye, guys.
I'm so alone.